Hey, how we doing? Trying out a little bit of Cornell and Deal Blockade Runner. A little on the dry side, but that's okay. Nice. Yeah, it's nice out today, so figured I'd come out, do a quick one. It's a Navy blend, Navy Cavendish crumble cake, actually. It's got bright Virginia, red Virginia, a little bit of Cavendish, and it's soaked in rum. Hey, Austrian. Hmm. Totally my style. I like the rum flavored blends. I like Navy blends. But this is a sample I got a while back, and it's a little dry. Hey, Cody, how's it going, brother? Which might not be a bad thing, really. If I can get this thing going. How's everybody doing today? Hopefully good. I'm enjoying tea with my Navy blends now. I just get better flavor out of them. I brought some Escudo just in case I didn't like this one. My back is doing just fine. Had a little bit of bad news yesterday. I went to see the surgeon, and they're not happy with the way that I'm walking. So I might have to spend a couple extra weeks that I didn't plan on being out of work. So not happy about that, but it is what it is. I might have to do some physical therapy or something like that to get things to where they need to be. Oh, nice. I was thinking about getting a clay pipe to try it out. You can get them pretty inexpensively. You should let me know how you like it. Hey, Doomsday, what's up, man? Thank you, I appreciate it. Not exactly what I want to be doing, but it's necessary, so is what it is. Nice, Aaron. That's awesome. What'd you end up getting? Oh, really? Okay. Interesting. Hey, Geek Piper, what's up, man? Nice. Very cool. I love Rhodesians. Well, Bulldog Rhodesian shapes are my favorite. If I ever buy another Meerschaum, I'll get a Rhodesian. Hey, what's going on, Mark? I'm doing well over here, thank you. Yep. Baby's down for a quick nap, and Dad's going to take a break. Nice. Yeah, I love that luxury navy flake too. All about navy blends these days. Very nice. Very nice. I almost thought about, almost thought about, I thought about potentially bringing a cigar out here, but it would take too long, I think, to smoke it during nap time. Maybe this evening I'll bring a cigar out. Try my luck with it. Have not smoked a cigar yet. At least not a premium cigar, that's for sure. The weather's starting to turn around a little bit though. It's gray, but it's like almost 40 degrees out, so that's nice. We're supposed to get into the 50s, maybe even the 60s by the end of the week. The Sam Gowith Navy Flake is good. It's got Latakia in it, so it's a little different, but it's quite good. Hey, Dale Piper in the house. Hello. NW. Okay, we can start. It comes and goes and comes and goes. Every other day it seems like it snows and then it melts and yeah. So we've got a little green on the ground here. I've still got a lot of leaves that I didn't get a chance to rake up before the blizzard came. Of course, I'm not doing any raking now, but it's nice. This is the first time I've smoked this Peterson. I got this from Mel. We did a little trade. It's an Army. I like this pipe. It's a nice little Rhodesian pipe. Well, I guess it would be a bulldog, wouldn't it? Since it's got a round shank. Yeah, it's nice to see you, NW. It's been a couple days, I feel like. We haven't been connecting too much. Dale, my back is great. Unfortunately, um, I went to see the surgeon yesterday. They're not too happy with the way that I'm walking. So I'm going to have to do a little physical therapy before I get back to work. So, little setback. Hopefully, in the next few weeks, I'll be getting ahead of it a little bit. Bulldog has a diamond shank. Okay, I get confused on that. Yeah, I like these little pipes, and I've always wanted a pipe with an army mount to it because it's just nice to be able to break it down mid smoke and toss the bowl, do what you got to do on the run. So this is a nice little pipe. Maybe I'll use this as like a hunting pipe or a fishing pipe because it's easy to just break down and stick in a pocket. I agree, Dale Piper. I definitely need to, you know, now instead of putting it off. So I've got little ones at home, and they're going to count on me to be running and playing and jumping and rolling and all that stuff. So I've got to do it. There you go, Doc. Fishing is going to be here hunting, so it'll probably go with me in my fishing vest. In fact, we're like T minus 1 week or so away from when I would expect there to be fish in the river. So maybe part of my physical therapy will be going out and doing a little fly fishing. I have not seen them yet, no. If I get out, I'll do some videos for you, Doc. But I won't cramp your style, okay? This is a nice blend. I've not tried it before. For those of you who are just joining, I'm smoking a little bit of Blockade Runner by Cornell and Deal, a navy blend with rum. My sample that I had like maybe half of a crumble cake in there. It was a little dry, but it's smoking nicely. That's usually how it works, Doc. I was lucky enough in the fall when my wife and I went on our fishing trip to catch a fish on film. So that was pretty cool. We've got it in one of the videos that I put up back in October, so you should go check it out. Yeah, that's true. That is true. I don't know if I could keep up, Dale Piper. My beard's not long enough. I should have just let it grow while I've been off of work, but I haven't. I get to that very like awkward in between phase with my mustache, and then I get too annoyed with it, and I end up shaving or cutting it down at least. Traditionally, a navy blend, um, or in fact, what is called a perique, was actually just a roped long leaf tobacco that was spun and spun and spun and spun so that it could be cut into ropes and coins for long voyages. So that's traditionally what a navy blend was. It was actually a Virginia blend that was spun. But then eventually we started adding toppings and rum, and probably was added in during, privateer days and all that stuff. Rums were available. So typically a navy blend now to us is a rum topped Virginia based blend, sometimes with Perique, a lot of times with Perique, sometimes with Latakia and other components in it. Um, but that's just from my research and what I've uh, looked up. So that's what I've got. Dale says, "Step away from the razor." I'm sorry, a little behind. Yeah, no doubt. I get to that phase where it starts creeping into my mouth and stuff, and I just can't stand it. And it's straight still; it doesn't curve. My mustache is like part metal, so I need it to curve away. But it gets to that awkward phase where it's like sticking down at an angle down here, and I just hate it. Hey, Law Dog, how are you? Got to be careful with your zipper there, Chad. I need some patented Doc Bravo beard balm, and then I might feel better about growing it out. Pill bottles, sleeping, seat belts, birds, chain link fences. I get it. All right, Mark. Take care, brother. There you go. Are you importing ambergris for it? You got to get just the right amount of whale blubber for your beard balm. There you go. Hey, Mike, how are you? I'm really starting to like these P lips. They hang just nicely. So much easier to clench than some of my other pipes. I'm gonna have to get a fresh can of this Cornell and Deal Blockade Runner. It's quite good, but it's so dry. I have to maybe throw a little moisture in with it and see if I can revive it. But I'd like to know what a fresh one tastes like. I think I'd really enjoy it. It's just burning too quickly, getting that kind of charred flavor. Yeah, I really don't mind the hole on the top at all. It doesn't really affect anything. In fact, I know that the intention is that you're not going to get tongue bite, that it's going to hit the roof of your mouth and circulate around. Um, I guess that's it's working. I mean, this is super dry. It's probably not going to bite me, but yeah. I don't think I've ever scorched the top of my. I've eaten too much pizza, hot pizza in my lifetime. Being an American, I guess. I've burned it all to just cinders up there. Hmm. Cauterized, correct. An asbestos palette. Yeah, I like that. That's a good idea, Chad, just to add a little bit of humidity from your breath into it. Hey, Voodoo, what's going on, brother? Yeah, the army mounts are really cool. Really like that. Good, me too. Take a little break. The munchkins down. You can tell it's like I'm not used to the sunlight, and it's not even that sunny out here. I'm out here squinting, giving myself wrinkles. It's terrible. I had a little bit of a tragedy today. This jar used to contain about, I don't know, maybe an ounce of Balkan Sobrani. And when I went to grab it, because I really was interested in trying some today, I've never had it. I went to grab it and opened it up, and there was a big ball of mold growing right in the center of it. So I had to throw it away. Awful. Hmm. I didn't dare. I probably could have taken out the mold and tried to, but no. I just had no desire to try to smoke it. So probably the Latakia would have covered it up. What a bad idea that would be. Oh well. Of course, it had to be the Balkan Sobrani though. Penicillin, yeah, yeah. I don't think you smoke that though, do you? Or is that one of those new ways that the millennials are getting high? Could be. Yeah, I don't know. With a ribbon cut though, it's probably all over it. You just don't see it, you know. I haven't tried the Balkan Supreme yet. I've heard good things about it. Yeah, Bing penicillin. But I definitely need to get over there and try some. Is it pretty easy to get that Orango? Yeah, nice. Yeah, well, I'll have to get some then. That's not bad at all. 40 bucks a pound? I went and looked at getting a pound of Northwoods, and it's $85 a pound. That's expensive, man. But I want to make sure I get some before something happens, you know? You just never know. It would be nice to have a pound of Northwoods on hand just for, you know, inevitable tobacco drying up, you know, that kind of thing. Not that it needs too much age on it, it's good as it is, but it might be good with some age. But if I make it down to Boswell's on the 13th, which I'm hoping to do, maybe I'll just buy it straight from them. I don't know if there's a discount, but you definitely will save on the shipping, so it might be worth that. Excuse me. I hope so, man. I really do. Even if I can just make a day trip, I know I'm going to be off on that Saturday, so I might just get up real early in the morning, get down there by like 10, and it takes me about 4 hours to get there. Spend most of the day, and then just drive home that day. Depends on how my back feels, I'll be honest with you. Cornishman. Oh, okay. That must be a Balkan as well, yeah? Isn't that nice? Yeah. It's very nice out here. My yard is an absolute mess, but as long as I'm not looking at it, I'm looking at you guys. Well, looking at myself really. Listening to the birds, it's very peaceful. Right now, I hate this time of the year because you get to see all of the crap that's in your yard underneath the snow and the mud and all that stuff, and it just makes you think of all the stuff you have to do. That's awesome, man. If I was an hour and a half away, I'd be over at Boswell's like every week, just hanging out. Gotcha. Okay. Yeah, you got it. It's like a minefield out here. I don't even have a dog, but the neighbors do, and I think when I'm not looking, let them roam out here and fertilize the lawn. Yeah, that's true. It's actually probably cheaper for me to ship it, given the price of gas. So, hey, Mr. Kopacki, I'm always looking for esoterica just because I want to get some of the blends I don't have. I have a pretty fair amount in my cellar. Um, but I'm really hoping to get my hands on some Peace Haven at some point. And what was the other one? Kingsbridge. That was the other blend that I was hoping to find. That's good. You could make it in a weekend, Chad. There's been a lot of esoterica out there lately. Um, Pembroke and Margate, those are just like a dime a dozen right now. I'm waiting to see if Pipes and Cigars drops it. They might just wait a little while and jack the prices up. I noticed yesterday that Pipes and Cigars had, if you went and you searched esoterica, typically it would just bring up a bunch of blends and you could go into Pembroke and you could see the options for Pembroke and you go into, whatever, each of the different blends and you'd see the tin and the bag options to buy them. Well, yesterday they had just a general esoterica, click on it and it had all of the different options there. Um, so that was interesting. And then yet this morning I went to look and they had taken it down off the website. So if they're monkeying around with that, it makes me think that they're potentially putting, inventory up to go live soon. So we'll have to take a look. Hey, Piper69, what's up, man? The Briary? Okay. I don't know the Briary. Yeah, Penzance is listed twice there too. I did notice that. And from my Android phone, I try to put the notifications on and it says there's an error or something like that. I don't know if everybody's getting that, but it might just be me. In your office? Oh, okay. That's too bad. Yeah. Honestly, I'd still pay 50 bucks for a bag of Penzance. I really would. Stonehaven probably would still pay 50 bucks a bag. I'm trying a little Cornell and Deal Blockade Runner today. It's pretty good. I like it. About to burn through the bowl, though. Well, not burn through the bowl, but about to be done with this. And I was thinking about loading up my Escudo coin that I brought down. The thing is, Law Dog, is if you can press the button quick enough to get that Penzance or Stonehaven, you'll get it for 36 bucks. If it's 50 and I can get it, I'll pay it. I don't care. I just need some Penzance and some Stonehaven in my cellar. Frankly, I just want some to put up on the shelf. Oh, very nice, Mr. Kopacki. That plum pudding is awesome. I had it in my hand before I came down, and I was like, nah, I think I'm going to do something different. Yeah, a little bit of voodoo. I hear you, Law Dog. I'm pretty much over it too. I'm just looking for those hard to find ones. I've got I've got Dunbar. I've got Peace, or excuse me, I've got Pembroke and Margate. Just like a ton of it. But some of the other ones that you just don't see all the time, I'd like to have a little bit. Yeah, they're not even really worth it to be honest. Hey, Evelyn, how are you? I'm doing very well, thank you. Did you guys end up calling Smokers Haven to see where they landed or if they got anything in? All right. We'll talk to you later, Evelyn. Thank you. Today? Okay. Let me know. Let me know. Excellent. Yeah, I'm hoping we're done with the white stuff for now. I don't know. It's supposed to be very nice this weekend. Mm. Escudo time. Mm-hmm. Oh yeah. I love Escudo, guys. Seriously. Mm. I could probably smoke that every single day. That's funny. Nice. Very cool. Yeah, that's why I like these types of pipes because you can just break them down anytime you like and just stick them in your pocket. And you're not going to harm them. Oh, there you go. Yeah, break some of that out. It's good stuff, man. Using my Elwood Maker valet tray. Little plug for him. I hear you. I'm actually going through and just reorganizing today a little bit on my tobacco, all my tobacco jars. Got to check on the kiddo real quick. I'll be right back, guys. All good. All good. Some fresh tea. I've had too much time on my hands to spend on the internet shopping, so I need to stay away. My cellar is restocked, that's for sure. Just a couple oddball things that I still want to grab, but I'm pretty much in a great place. Standard mixture? Okay. I've seen a lot of that lately. Seems like that was one that they produced quite a lot of before the end. Pretty easy to come by. That and there's a couple others. The London mixture seems to have hung on. The Ready Rub. 965 is not easy to come by unless you're Piper 69. There's been a couple other ones. The Ye Old Sign, Aged Virginia. They're still around. You can get them if you look hard enough. I have not tried them yet. I've heard mixed reviews. I don't know if they're the same or not, close or not. I'd be interested to know. Yeah, the Ye Old Sign is quite good. Hmm. Excuse me. Yeah. Okay. Which makes sense. You know, they're filling a gap in the market, which is great, but definitely need to probably let them sit. Voodoo, if you're interested in 965, Piper 69's got your ticket, so get a hold of him. Yeah, that makes sense, Dale Piper. Nice, Mr. Kopecki. That's nice. Durbar's a pretty good blend. I like it. Well, I think Ladisi, or however you say it, Smoking Pipes, their main distributor, purchased Peterson. I do believe, which is the same distributor for Savinelli in the United States. Could be. Yeah. Time will tell. There's going to be a lot of moves in the next few years, guys, as far as who's selling what and what's available and all that stuff. So, my best advice is if you find something you like that's very readily available now, that you think that you might want to smoke long term as far as the blend goes, get yourself a chunk of it and sit on it just so that you have it. You just never know what's going to happen. The market is in flux now. A lot of main blenders and distributors going out of business or changing hands. So definitely worth paying attention to if you're in it for the long run. Oh, there you go. There's been rumblings, Dale Piper, about the Cyprian Latakia may be drying up in the next year or two. Um, it's interesting. It's interesting. That'll change the market entirely if that becomes a scarce commodity. So we have to be aware of it. Luckily, I'm not a big Latakia fan, so I'm much more of a Virginia blend guy. But it'll certainly change, the viability of certain blenders and blend houses and all that stuff. There's quite a lot of Latakia in, you know, in the market. Mike, I usually get one of the big ball jars, the big ones, and just put it all in there. And then I'll take out small chunks and put it in a smaller jar like this for my daily, weekly kind of use. That way I don't have to open that jar up too much. Mm-hmm. None of it is airtight, and you really don't want it to be completely airtight. Just like wine, a wine ages because the cork in the wine is porous and allows a minute amount of air to be exchanged. And that little bit of oxygen actually causes the aging process on wine. So you don't want to seal your ball jars so that there's absolutely no air getting in or out. But if you put a cap on one of these fairly tightly, there will be just the smallest amount of oxygen exchange, and that's what ages it very nicely. A Ziploc bag, I don't know. I think that would have a little bit too much airflow going on, so I think you'd lose a lot of moisture that way. Hmm. You're right, Chad. You're absolutely right. If you love 1Q and you want some for the long haul and you're afraid to be able to get it, that's definitely something to do. It's not going to probably benefit too much from aging, um, but I've heard mixed reports on that. Aromatics aging differently. There you go. Thanks, Fireman Piper. I appreciate that. Excuse me. Woo. I'm not a big. I don't really smoke all of the Dunhill blends. I just never really. Not many of them suited my palate, and the ones that do, I can't get anymore. So it is what it is. I like a nightcap or a early morning pipe every once in a while. I've got enough of it to keep me busy for a while. Elizabethan, obviously, that's a good one too. I've heard a lot of folks talking about the Chatham Manor too. Yeah, not tried it. The only lane blend that I have in any kind of quantity is the 515 RC1, which is quite nice. Cool. Interesting. Apple. Not tried any tobaccos that have apple in them. I do have some Solani. I can't remember the mixture, but it's an apple aromatic, but I haven't tried it yet. I think I got that from Cherry on Top. I believe. Gotcha. Just heard the baby wake up. She's sick today. Well, she's been sick. Got a double ear infection, which is awful. If I could only have one blend. Hmm. I've been thinking about that a lot, Dale Piper. Um, Hoping to kind of zero in on my like top 3 or 5 blends to cellar. I just bought a pound of McBaron Navy Flake, which is a fantastic blend and probably one of my favorites of all time. So that would be on the list. I also like Peter Stokeby's Luxury Navy Flake. It's a real, just mindless blend, a nice all day smoke type thing. Don't have to think about it too much. It's not super complex, which I like. Um, I bought a pound of that. Probably a Scudo. If there was just one blend to smoke, maybe a Scudo would be the blend that I would choose. I don't know. Hey, Brendan, how are you? Is that right? Okay. Well, definitely interested if you got some information. I know you're kind of nearby. Hmm. Not sure, Chad. I'll have to look. Creme brulee. Hmm. I like, I've tried Molto Dolce. I've tried the creme brulee. Um, I'm just not a big, heavy aromatic guy. All right, Brendan, I will. Is your email listed on your profile there for YouTube? Actually, I've got your email. Never mind. Excuse me. Brendan, you'll definitely have to meet us over at Smokers Haven the next time we decide to go up. Piper 69 and I were just talking about maybe in the spring, early summer type deal, just finding a park that is central to everybody and doing like a barbecue and a meetup. So if you're interested, definitely let us know. Awesome, man. Awesome. That pirate cake is really good. Big Latakia bomb, if you like it. But it is good stuff. Yeah, I got to think on it a little bit more, Piper 69. I'll think about that. I think a Scudo, though, would, at this moment, of course, that's what I'm smoking, so that's usually my favorite, whatever I've got in my pipe. Just one, huh? Really? That surprises me. I would have expected you to say an esoterica blend because you're so crazy over those. I have to say, I that Cardiff is fantastic. Oh my gosh, I got to break that out again. That's going to be a warm weather blend for sure. Um, but that was a really nice smoke. Isn't Father Dempsey a 965 match? For some reason, I thought it was. Voodoo Queen. Okay. I like that blend too. Hmm. That Cardiff is listed on tobacco reviews as not having a topping, but I guarantee it has some sort of a casing or topping to it. It's just so sweet. I can't imagine that it's just Virginias that are making it that sweet. Hey, PNC. All right, Voodoo. Take care, brother. Yeah, and it could be the processing and the aging, the different processing of different tobaccos that are used in that blend. That could be. I don't know. Maybe some are stoved, some are not, some are aged, some are not. I don't know. Could be. Yeah, PNC, most of the snow is gone. We've got a little bit lingering. It's going to melt by the weekend. It's going to be 60 out here in a couple days. Hey, Mel, how's it going, brother? Big bro in the house. Smoking the army mount, my man. All right, Brendan. Thank you. I appreciate that. hmm. Pipes and bees. What's up, brother? Nice chatting with you too, Dale Piper. Take care. Where are you heading there, Mel? You've been doing a lot of traveling lately, haven't you? That sounds good. I don't have any devil's ants pipes. I need to get one. I always see them and I admire them. Might have to get one of those bones devil ants pipes. Oh, baby's going nuts in there. I'm gonna have to finish this up here, guys. Um, Probably sign off here in just a couple. All right, PNC. Take care, brother. All right, guys. We're gonna wrap this up. I gotta go in take care of the little one, but maybe we'll get on a little bit later. Do a little live. I don't know. If not, it'll be tomorrow. It'll be very nice out tomorrow for me. So maybe tomorrow night we'll do a long one and see if we can catch some folks. But I hope you guys have a good rest of your Wednesday. Today's Wednesday. Wow. Yeah, that's where I'm at. I don't even know what day it is. Enjoy, guys. Take care. Nice chatting with everybody.